So, hello everyone. So today I just want to say, before I start the actual video, there's a couple things I want to mention actually. First thing is that the reason why I decided to make this video is because, well, I thought it would be fun. And second thing is that I made 3 of these videos before. Well, 3 of these holiday collections before, you could say. Well, that's what I like to call them. I like to call them holiday collections, since pretty much, yeah. So pretty much the order how I made them in are: last year for my birthday, I made one. For Christmas last year, I made one, and then for Easter this year, I made one. And I figured, why not do another one for my birthday? And I figured, why not do another one for Christmas and Easter? But of course, since we're not at Christmas and Easter just yet, we have to wait for those. Anyways, yeah. But for now, my birthday passed, so I figured, why not do another collection? And that's exactly what this is. So yeah. So anyways, yeah. Moving on. So yeah. So before we move on, one thing I should mention is that once again, this collection video will basically be only about the stuff I got for my birthday. Now keep in mind, I do plan to do actual collections for these in the future, like the items I got in this video, especially Trackmaster collection. I've been planning that for a long time, but I haven't been able to do that. And speaking of collections, I plan to do an updated push along collection at some point, since that's a little hint for some of the stuff you'll see in this video are Trackmasters and Trackmaster push alongs, but you know what I'm saying. But pretty much, yeah. Either way, I plan to do those collections at some point and do those updated ones. But for now, this is basically just a collection about all the stuff I got for my birthday. So yeah. So anyways, yeah. Moving on. Another thing I should mention before I finally get into showing you guys all the stuff I got is that this collection video, just like the other ones, will only be about the Thomas stuff that I got for my birthday. Some other non-Thomas things, they won't be looked at, or they won't be in this collection. It would just be the Thomas stuff I got for my birthday. So yeah. So anyways, yeah. Moving on. So yeah. So the final 2 things I'll mention before I move on is that I'm sorry if I'm talking for so long in this part of the video, but yeah. And the second thing I want to mention is that, like usual, or like the previous times I did this sort of thing. I separated them into categories. And pretty much, yeah, you'll see what I mean, like the categories. So yeah. So once again, I figured I'd mention that. And for the final time, I will say is that this video will only be about the stuff that I got for my birthday, nothing else. So just the Thomas items. But once again, just only the Thomas items I got for my birthday will be in this video, not the non-Thomas ones. Now, with all that talking out of the way, let's finally get into this collection, shall we? So starting off, here we have the Tomy Playroll items I got for my birthday. And pretty much, yeah. So without further ado, let me show you them. So the playroll items I got for my birthday are Edward, Henry, Toby, Spencer, and Diesel 10. And pretty much, yeah, as you can see, these are the only 5 playroll items I got for my birthday, but it's fine. Anyways, let's move on, shall we? The next characters we'll be taking a look at that I got for my birthday are old Trackmaster characters. So pretty much the old Trackmaster characters that I got for my birthday are these ones. So let's get started, shall we? So characters I got for my birthday are Donald, Douglas, Bill, Ben, Green Salty, Diesel 10. Well, this is the old Trackmaster one, once again. Airy, Bert, Splatter, Dodge, and last but not least, Yellow Rheneas. So pretty much those are all the old Trackmasters I got for my birthday. Now, technically, the characters I got for my birthday that are old Trackmaster, they aren't official. They're the knockoff ones, but I don't mind, since a lot of these characters I got for my birthday, they're old Trackmaster I never had before. So now that I have them, I'm happy about that. Anyways, yeah, let's move on now, shall we? Moving on, the next characters we'll be taking a look at are the motorized characters I got for my birthday. Now, more specifically, these are all Legends Go characters, since I didn't get any actual, like, other motorized characters. These are the only motorized characters I got for my birthday. Anyways, yeah, let's move on now, shall we? So first up, as you can see, here's Secret Agent Thomas, Crystal Caves Thomas, James, Percy, Party Train Percy, Beachy Nia, and last but not least, Swift. Anyways, let's move on now, shall we? Anyways, moving on. Next up here we have the Trackmaster push alongs that I got. Now technically one of them was a motorized push along, but anyways, yeah. the characters I got that are push along are Rajiv and Noorjahan. This is the one I was talking about, Noorjahan being the motorized one, since that's what it said on the box. Anyways, yeah, let's move on now, shall we? Next up here we have the All Engines Go push alongs that I got for my birthday. Anyways, moving on. So first up here we have is Color Changers Thomas, Rambo Thomas, Gordon, James, Color Changer Percy, Muddy Percy, Emily, Color Changer Kana, and Young Bao. Moving on, next up here are the minis I got for my birthday. So anyways, yeah, let's get started, shall we? So first up, as you can see, here's Thomas covered in steam, with steam effects, I should say. Thomas as Superman, Paint Splatter James, Steven, and Hero as Victor. Moving on, next up here we have, like I was saying, next up here we have the two plush characters I got for my birthday, which are, as you can see, these are all Engines Go related. Anyways, the characters I got that are plushes are Thomas and Kana. Anyways, moving on, shall we? Moving on, next up here we have is Rolling Stock. So pretty much we took a look at all the engines I got for my birthday. Now it's time for the Rolling Stock. So first up here is the Tomy player items that I got that are Rolling Stock. So as you can see, first up here we have is a troublesome truck. Next up we have another troublesome truck. Well, these two trucks are the ones that came with Diesel 10. So these two, like I said once again, these two came with Diesel 10. Next up here is a fish truck that, like I said, this one came with Henry. Also, by the way, real quick, this first truck that I showed you, it came with Toby. Anyways, moving on. Next up is a troublesome van, or just a yellow van, you could say. This one came with Edward. Next up here we have a Spencer's coach, and last but not least, Henrietta. That one, of course, came with Toby, or she came with Toby, I should say. Anyways, moving on. Next up here is the old Trackmaster cars that I got. So first up, as you can see, here's a troublesome truck, another troublesome truck, and a third troublesome truck. Pretty much these three are all the same truck, but it's alright. And let's move on now, shall we? And then next up here is the only Trackmaster 2 truck that I got for my birthday. And as you can see, this is a glow-in-the-dark truck. Also, by the way, if you're wondering why it has old Trackmaster couplings, then feel free to check out my previous video to find out what I did with it. Pretty much all I did was fix it. And anyways, yeah. Anyways, like I said, let's move on now, shall we? Next up here we have the All Engines Go Rolling Stock, aka the motorized rolling stock. So as you can see, here's a red truck. This one came with Percy. Next up here we have a green truck. This one came with Beachy Nia, and as you can see, it has a bowling ball. Beach ball. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I called it a bowling ball. Anyways, moving on. Next up here we have another truck. This one came with Whiff. Then we have another truck, which, as you can see, this one also has removable cargo. I don't know what this cargo is called exactly, but all I can tell you is that this car it came with Crystal Caves Thomas. Next up here we have is the flatbeds. So as you can see, this first flatbed, like I said, has a sandcastle, and this one came with Beachy Nia. Next up here we have a duck flatbed, and this one, it came with Secret Agent Thomas. This one also came with Secret Agent Thomas, the other one. And let's move on, shall we? Moving on, here's the rest of the motorized rolling stock that I got, aka the All Engines Go rolling stock. So first up, here's the other car that came with Crystal Caves Thomas. Next up here we have a drum car, and if you roll the car, as you can see, it beats the drum. And last but not least, here's the final car that I got. And as you can see, this car also does sound cool. It could either be a milk car or passenger coach. Anyways, yeah, moving on. Like I said, pretty much, yeah. Last but not least, here's the other stuff that I got. And these two are the only things that aren't, like, well, these two are also Thomas related, as you can see. But pretty much, yeah, as you can see, these ones aren't engines or rolling stock. There's actually two track buckets I got. So first up, here's the first one, as you can see. And then here's the other one I got. So pretty much, yeah. Anyways, I'm back now, and pretty much as one final bonus to end off this video, I did this in the other three holiday collections that I mentioned before, and pretty much I put in order of each place where I got them from. And pretty much, yeah, without further ado, let's start talking about them, shall we? So the first place that I'll be talking about, where I got characters at, and the characters I got at said place are Walmart. So these are all the characters I got for my birthday from Walmart, and I put them in order for when I got them. So pretty much first off here we have is James, Push Along James, the Color Changers pack, which once again, Color Changers pack consists of Color Changers Thomas, Color changes Percy, and color changes Kana. And then I got plush Kana as well. Next up is Secret Agent Thomas, as well as his 2 cars. Once again, he came with the 2 blue flappers you saw, with the flappers with blue wheels, I should mention. Next up is Party Train Percy. Once again, he's the one that came with the drum car and that car as well. Plush Thomas, Rainbow Thomas, Crystal Cave Thomas, which once again, like I said, he came with these 2 cars. Next up is Gordon, Emily, Young Bao, regular Percy, and once again, he came with that car. And last but not least, Whiff, and also he came with that car as well. So pretty much that's all the characters I got from Walmart for my birthday. Now let's move on, shall we? Next up, here's all the characters I got from Amazon for my birthday. So starting off here, we have the playroll items I got. So as you can see, here's Edward, Henry, Toby, Spencer, and Diesel 10. Once again, I'll show you the cars that they came with. So once again, there's Diesel 10's cars, Spencer's coach, Henrietta, and the Troublesome truck, Fish car, and the yellow van I mentioned. So yeah, so let's move on, shall we? Next up here are the old Trackmaster characters I got for my birthday. Them being Donald Douglas, Ben, Diesel 10, Splatter, and Yellow Reneus. So pretty much, yeah, keep in mind I'm going in order. So pretty much, yeah. Moving on. Next up here's the push alongs I got for my birthday. Them being Muddy Percy, Rajiv, and Noorjahan. Last but not least, here's the rest of the characters I got from Amazon for my birthday. Just keep in mind this section we're in right now. These are the stuff I got from Amazon for my birthday. So anyways, like I was saying, here's Bill, Green Salty, Ari, Bert, and last but not least, Dodge. Next up, here's the items I got for my birthday from a thrift store. Them being the Trackmaster 2 truck, and then the minis, them being Thomas with Steam Effects, Thomas as Superman, Paint Splatter James, Steven, and last but not least, Hero Victor. Last but not least, here are the items I got from from other random places where I forgot the names of. But either way, the items I got are Beachinia, and last but not least, the 2 builder buckets, which, let me show you them. Technically one of the builder buckets you'll see I got from a separate place. Also, by the way, I'm sorry for the background stuff. Anyways, like I was saying, last but not least are the 2 builder buckets I'll show in this bonus part. So them being these 2, and this builder bucket is the one I got with. This builder bucket is the one I got with that Nia I showed you, the beachy one, and this other builder bucket is the one where I got separately, where I didn't get it with those 2. Anyway, so yeah. And so yeah, with that's pretty much been all the characters I got for my birthday. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are ready to see them in videos. By the way, once again, I'm sorry one more time for all the background stuff. But yeah, pretty much yeah, I figured I'd show you them one more time, apart from the builder buckets, since they're over there. And pretty much yeah, once again, that's pretty much all I'm saying. So yeah, so once again, I apologize one more time for all the background stuff. So once again, I'm sorry about that. And pretty much before we end this video, there's 2 things I'll mention. First thing is, I'm self-exiling all words mixed up. And second thing is, I'm self-exiling, so it's not bad by mistake. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed these little holiday collections, and I hope you guys are ready for the Christmas one I plan to do this year. But since Christmas hasn't come yet, of course, you'll have to wait for that one. But pretty much, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm saying. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.